On the graphing ratios activity on slide 6, to start, use the typing tool to complete the table to show the relationship between the number of hours worked and dollars earned is the first step. So if you take and you hover over the box, you can click and you can type in the box. Now we need to figure out what is her rate per hour for babysitting. So 36 divided by 4 is 9. So if we take and figure out 2, so our basic ratio we just figured out is 1 to 9. So now we can take and figure out the rest. So if we have 2 times 9 is 18. And you type it in the box. 6 times 9 is 54. And you type it in the box. 8 times 9 is 72. And you type it in the box. And 10 times 9 is 90. When you get over to the graphing, now it says use the shape tool to plot the ordered pairs. So we have the shape tool. If you open it up, I would start with some circles or ovals would work. And we know our first one is 2, 18. So go to 2 and 18 and put a circle. To move it, you can just move it over. Oh, that's twisting it. All right, so we got one there. 4, and go up to 36. And you want to put another one. Now, you can copy and then paste. And then drag it up. And then we want this one right there. So 6, we said was 54. Eight is 72. And 10 is 90. So now you take and put in your line. So go up to the line. Let's get it highlighted enough that it's actually going to work. And once you have the crosshairs, you know it's going to work. And put your line in. Now, you can go to your endpoint because it's an arrow because her money would keep going. You can also make your line thicker if you would like. And you can also change the color. Just make sure it's a color that we can see. For the next slide, slide 7. For this one, it just asks you to drag the equation that matches the graph and then choose which scenario matches. So we know that we go from 2 to 120. So you need to figure out how much is this going up by each time. If you draw in right triangles, we know it goes over. Goes over 1. And how much does it go up? So that's what we need to figure out. So now, to go from 120 to 180, if you subtract, you go up 60. So if we take 2 times 60, do we get 120? Yes. If we do 3 times 60, do we get 180? Yes. 4 times 60, do we get 240? Yes. So we're going to look for where we take x and multiply it times 60. And that would give us what our y is. And another way to write this is 60x. All right. Remember, this is x, and this is our y increase. So y equals 60x. Once you figure out what that is, you would drag the equation down here. And then you need to figure out what would work over here. A runner trains for a marathon. He starts by running 90 miles each week. The cost of hiring a house painter will cost $60 per day. And every 5 months, Hugo deposits $270 into his college savings. Well, we know 1 to 90. If you go to 2, you're going to end up at 180. So we know that this first one won't work. The cost of hiring a house painter will cost $60 per day. Well, we figured out that our basic was 1 to 60. Over here, we figured that out. So I would have to say it would be B. What you do then is you come down here, click on the box, and put in the letter B. All right, hope that helped.